Hello everybody, what is up, Prof here? As you can see, we got ourselves another unboxing. This time we got the memorable Saga, Uzumaki Naruto. I believe this is the volume 1. So yeah, I happened to be at a Ross this weekend over down in Escondido. I was sitting there, we're waiting on a car repair, so I was like, oh, let's go look at Ross, see if we find anything. I was originally looking for the Grandista Itachi, because I saw on TikTok that I guess some people found it there, but didn't spot that, but did spot two pretty decent ones. First one being this Naruto. Second one, you'll have to wait till the next video to see which one that is. But we're going to do our usual. Go ahead, take a look around the box, unbox it. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be all in one piece, because I think this might be not like the regular size figure, but maybe a little bit smaller just because of all the stuff this one has on it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and check out the figure itself, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so here we are with the box right here. As you can see, we got Naruto with his Rasengan right there on the front, and of course we got kind of like a little bit of special effects in the background of the figure, and kind of like a little bit more of a close-up right there, so definitely pretty cool. We got a face shot right there, and of course we see our usual Ross. They kind of upped it again. This used to be $14.99 and it was $15, now it's $16.99, but I mean, still regardless, it goes for about $27 on eBay, so it's still cheaper than buying it flat out. So yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead, get our tape out of the way. Like usual, they got the 3 things of tape. And now we'll see. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is going to be kind of like all in one piece, just because of how this figure's styled. You never know, I might be wrong. Actually, I was wrong. So let me go ahead, because it's definitely pretty decently packed in there. Actually, this is fairly... Wow, that's yeah, I was actually totally wrong, because the reasoning why I thought this was actually going to be slightly smaller is just because... Let me get this out of the way, because I saw somebody on TikTok going through Ross finds, and they did find this figure, but they said like, oh, I'm not going to pay $16.99 for a figure that small. So I was thinking, oh, this might be one of the smaller size figures I've seen before, but this actually seems to be a pretty normal size figure. So go ahead, of course, get our Naruto out of the bag. Alright, so as you see already, just right off the bat, looks super. This actually is a pretty nicely detailed figure. Looks super cool with the Ninetales ears starting to come out of his head. And of course, we got the little spots where it's kind of forming around him, so definitely super cool. And of course, definitely the face looks pretty awesome too. You see the Ninetales eyes starting to form around him, so definitely really cool looking. And of course, we got his hands with the Rasengan right here. So definitely super cool. See, like I said, this is actually a really nice freaking figure. Like I said, I don't get... Yeah, the person I was watching last night was sitting there saying like, oh, this figure is too small to buy for $16.99. I'm like, bro, this figure is already freaking cool looking. And like I said, this figure goes for about, what was it, $27.99 on just Amazon. But hold on, let me figure out how to get this hand in real quick. Alright, so here we are, of course. So yeah, definitely fits a little bit snug, so you're not gonna have to worry about that hand falling out. But yeah, super cool looking figure. Like I said, for 17 bucks, definitely not bad. I don't think you're gonna really find that cheaper anywhere else unless someone randomly has this on a clearance bin. But let's go ahead and get the next part out, which is going to be his big old foxtail, which looks super cool. Yeah, this is back when I think he first, you know, this is probably the biggest part of the Ninetales I got drawn out back when he formed just the one tail. So that's gonna go, for lack of a better area, right up his butt. But yeah, super freaking badass looking. I said already I'm impressed. I was like going in expecting this just to be like a one-piece smaller figure, and like I said, I was actually pretty surprised. Decent sized figure and a lot of really cool detail. And of course we got his stand, which is also really cool because it's kind of like, basically it's cool because yeah, basically it's all shattered underneath him, so definitely pretty awesome. So it looks like his feet are basic, or his tail is gonna fit in right there, and his foot, and bam. So yeah, definitely super cool. Like I said, it's definitely this. I was actually pretty surprised because I've been to that Ross before. They didn't have any decent ones, but as soon as I walked up, I instantly spotted this Naruto, and I was like, yeah, super freaking cool. They had one of the Hokages, but I didn't want to go in there spending too much, so I only got 2, but you guys will see next video what the other one's going to be. Alright folks, so that's about it for the video. If you guys have found any cool Ross finds recently, let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, this is definitely one I was really impressed with, and like I said, even though I saw somebody, for whatever reason, not liking this one, it's actually a pretty cool figure. And like I said, I was expecting this to fully be one of those miniature ones, but it's a pretty full-size one. A lot of cool details, especially with the translucent plastic right here for the Ninetales. So like I said, super impressed. Definitely go check out your Ross because they had a pretty good amount of these. And then they had, I forgot which one it was, but they had one of the Hokages with the little stand in the background. So definitely super cool. But like I said, let me know if you guys found any cool sort of finds at Ross, or just, I know there's also DD's Discount, and sometimes TJ Maxx will have some sort of anime figures as well. So without further ado, if you guys are new here, so consider subscribing to the channel, and also maybe hit that like button. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.